is this Disha?
Yes, it is.
Okay, nice to meet you, Disha. This is Anukul, and I'm a student at Fleming College in a
Mm-hmm.
mental health and addiction worker program.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, currently I'm on my placement. Okay,
Okay.
which will like go for like 4 months. Okay,
Okay.
and okay, so this is session. This session will be like the part of my training. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
ये ट्रेनिंग वैसे क्यों आ रहा है बेबी?
तो वो स्किप करते हैं।
अच्छा,
थोड़ा अनुकूल
चलो
तो
ठीक
अपना स्टेबल तो रहे जब तो बोल रहे, तो ये कोई तेरा महायुद्ध नहीं है। थोड़ा काम हो जा, थोड़ा काम हो जा अपना। थोड़ा ब्रेन को थोड़ा सा मैं लूँ तेरा पहले।
नहीं नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, छोड़ आजा।
तो तू थोड़ा
आजा।
सा चिल हो जाएगा शायद।
मैं चिल तो हो
लूँ?
जाऊंगा, करूँगी क्या?
लूँ तेरा मैं?
हाँ, रहने दे, ले सकती हो, बाद में
डिलीट
ले
कर
लो।
दे, वो तेरे पास उंगली है ना? डिलीट कर दे उसको, वो
ठीक है, कर दिया।
ट्रेनिंग वाले
कर दिया।
पोर्शन को।
हाँ चलो ठीक है, आजो कर दिया। ओके चलो, आज फिर
हम्म।
से करते हैं, लास्ट टाइम। ओके,
ठीक है।
लेट्स गो। ऑल द बेस्ट। ओके ओके, सो हाय देयर, इज दिस Tisha?
यस इट इज।
Okay, so hi Disha, my name is Anukul and I'm a student at Fleming College in Mental Health Addiction Worker Program. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm currently completing my placement for about 4 months. Okay, in
Mm-hmm.
this agency. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So I go by he and him. May I know your pronouns, Disha?
I go by she and her.
Perfect. Thank you for sharing that. So before we begin, I also want to talk about the term confidentiality and client rights. Do you know about that?
No, I don't. This is my first time counseling, so.
Oh, okay. So the term confidentiality actually means whatever we're gonna discuss will remain private. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I only have to share information if there is any serious risk of harm. For example, you might hurt someone, like being abusive with a child, or like someone like anybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
In that cases, I need to report it to the
Mm-hmm.
right people to make sure everything is like everything is normal. Okay,
Okay.
does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so uh so before we begin, Disha, also like the I want to introduce you about the client rights. Okay,
Okay.
it means like whatever we're gonna discuss in these sessions will not be, as you know, will not be discussed for any third person. Okay, so also we do also one thing, we suggest you for your well-being. Okay, it is all up to you that you want to do that thing or that you don't want to do that thing. Okay,
Okay.
we will not force you. Okay, so for example, if I just tell you uh, you should go to park every day or like every evening, if you want to do that,
Mm-hmm.
it is all up to you that you want to go park, if that suits your timetable or something. So
Okay.
okay.
Okay. I understand.
Okay, so is there anything that you want to know about the that how we work actually?
Mm,
Is everything
no,
clear?
I think, yeah, everything is clear.
Okay, awesome. So, Tisha, how are you feeling today? But can you tell me about yourself today, actually?
Honestly, I'm just really tired. Like, I'm working as a part timer at Tim Hortons, and I feel really stuck. I am trying to balance both school and work together, but it's getting too much for me to handle.
Oh, sounds like you're like really overwhelmed trying to, juggle both things, right?
Yeah, I am. I don't have much of a choice though. I have to work because I don't want to keep asking money from my parents back in India, and it's just really tough for me.
So independence like seems like is really important to you, right? You just want to manage your all time together by your own, right? Without taking help from parents, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want them to feel like I'm a burden to them. Yeah, you know?
Okay. So I can hear that like you are proud, like proud of being responsible, doing all things together, like working as Tim Hortons as a part-time worker, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to know like how do you like how the stress is, affecting you day by day, like if I talk about the daily basis.
So I have been really drained lately. Like I come home after my shifts and I just crash. Like I'm just so tired that I don't even like sometimes skip my assignments and I avoid to talk to people because I'm very tired and I just sleep. Yeah.
So it start like it means like it is starting to impact your schoolwork and your social life too, right?
Yeah, both. I mean, my friends sometimes ask me to go out with them to a cafe or to a club or, just to hang out in the park, but I just don't have the energy to do so. I'm just way too tired to go hang out anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like really hard, like you're just trying to keep everything together but costing your energy and connections, I right?
Yeah, I feel like I'm just surviving. Yeah.
Okay, so when you think about the work, what is the hardest part, like right now, if I just say work, so what do
Okay.
you feel? Yeah.
I would say customers, honestly, because I feel like
Okay.
sometimes there are customers who are really rude, and as you know, I feel stressed, and it's just too much for me to handle it. At the time when customers complain or talk down to me, I just feel like I want to cry. Yeah.
So like that must be painful, putting in effort, but still like customers are not like, respecting you and just, doing these things and that. Like I can feel that, okay?
Yeah, it is. I know it's just a job, but it just gets in my head, and it's just too much for me to handle.
Okay. So also like, like you mentioned like feeling stuck, earlier that I'm just
Yeah.
stuck in this thing, okay? So can you just tell me more about the word stuck? What like stuck actually means to you exactly?
Like, I can't quit. I need money for rent and to pay my bills.
Oh,
And if I work more hours, I would say my grades do drop. But if I don't work, I don't know how I would afford things and pay my rent or my bills.
oh. Okay, so either choices feel like you're losing something important, like
Mm.
your stability and your education, right?
Exactly. I
Um,
have even thought about just going back home from for a semester, but that just feels like giving up, and I just don't like to give up. Yeah.
huh. It sounds like you have been, thinking a lot about the options, but none of feel good for you, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So, what kind of support do you have like right now? Anyone helping you through this, like any support or any like, co-worker or like anything
Mm-hmm.
like your friends or family? Yeah.
Um, my roommate does check in sometimes, but I don't really tell my parents much because I don't want them to worry, to be honest. And they'll just tell me to come back if I tell my parents. I know that very well, and that's the reason I don't talk to them about it. Yeah.
Okay. So it just means like you just keep a lot of yourself, like avoiding them to worry, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. So if I just talk about like that's a lot, you carry alone, Tisha. Okay. I
Mm,
really appreciate how you just tell me everything about this, like how these situations going on, like especially the education and the work. Okay.
mm.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Anything
Thanks.
else? Sir?
Thanks.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
really feels good to talk about it, and thank you for listening to me. I feel better already.
No, no, like even I'm glad, from what you shared, I can see how like, work and school pressures are, connecting and how your independence and family expectations are both, like the picture, like, just these two pictures are getting together, okay?
Yeah, it's just all tangled together. Yeah.
No problem. So, okay, Disha. So you describe things with a lot of awareness, and that
Mm-hmm.
shows strength. Okay.
Yeah.
For now, let's focus on understanding these areas a bit. Okay, like
Mm.
more deeper, like getting more deeper. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So we
Yeah.
will just plan every stuff, everything that we got. Okay. So that's all we
Yeah.
can do.
Yeah, that does sound like a good idea.
Okay.